All right, and we are live. Welcome everybody, and welcome Jess and Gwen. Very excited to have you both here.
Hello.
Hello, and hello, Gwen. I would love to start us off. Maybe Gwen, sorry, Jess, if you could tell us a bit about yourself and Gwen, and yeah, what you're excited about to work on today.
Yeah, sure. So my name's Jessica Ocean, and this is Gwen Ocean. She just turned 1. And I just turned older than that. Um, I live in San Francisco. I run a nonprofit that works with the government, doing mental health systems change. And I've been trying to vibe code a bunch of stuff. Had some success and some failures. And I really want to, the thing that I'm currently really obsessed with is getting LLMs to do paperwork. Getting LLMs to like fill out forms, getting LLMs to like do all of the stuff that bureaucracies want. That's probably not the thing we're going to touch on today, but like that's like the thing that is top of my mind right now.
Nice. I love it when you get like a really BS kind of form from the government, like fill out this like visa application and whatever. Oh my God. It's like LMs were built for this.
They're built for this. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean they're like, hi, you have 100 fields and they're all slightly different, but like they have clear specifications. Great. Yeah.
Totally.
And Gwen is really interested in what the adults do. So she's really interested in devices because we use them a lot.
Yeah.
She's recently gotten very obsessed with my desk setup, and so she likes trying to type at it. We got her some like backup devices that she can play around with. But yeah, she's interacted with one vibe coded app that her dad made, which was Baby Keyboard. Aside from that, she's a newbie.
Nice. And I'm glad she has her own keyboard today. That seems fair and appropriate.
We actually got several. It's we got some options.
Nice. Okay, cool. So maybe tell us a bit about the app you tried to vibe code in Valtown before, and like where you typically get stuck with vibe coding apps.
Yeah. So for context, my husband and I, we set aside a weekend and we were like, we're gonna do like a little hackathon. We're gonna try and vibe code something together. And he actually like has run a business built on software. He can actually like code by hand himself. So we weren't starting from scratch. But we were trying to make an AI couples counselor, and like literally we were just trying to make like a UI where you can have an AI and then two and then two people like talking to the AI. And we got really stuck. I think we eventually got a working version after 2 days, but we didn't get to play with it. Like we didn't even have any time to like do any prompt engineering or anything. It was literally just, okay, now two people can type.
Okay, got it. And so when you say, yeah, people talk, they're typing, it's like a chat app.
Yeah, so like the thing we were trying to build was like, okay, say you're having a fight and you want like a mediator. And we had all this like retro, like that dot print Roy Lichtenstein art with it, like about fighting. It was very silly. I got ChatGPT to generate some stuff.
Nice.
But basically like two people, they're trying to talk, and then like it's as if they're in a group chat with an AI. Basically that's it. And you could do it with Slack or Discord or something, but we wanted to have like our own UI and have multiple conversations, sign in, sign out, stuff like that.
Got it. Okay, great. Let's do it. So maybe talk a little bit more about, I think you mentioned to me that you've gotten stuck with users, authentication, databases. Maybe tell me about what's the issue there?
Yeah, so it's been suggested to do, I guess, spec driven development. So like essentially give an AI a spec. And I've been using, for these sorts of things, I've tried Cursor, I've tried Replit. I've never really had a lot of success with Replit, and it makes up a lot of stuff. I currently really like Claude Code, but I haven't actually tried to make an app with a database and users. But basically, I've had the experience like 3 or 4 times now where I'm like, here's as simple a spec as I can make it. Here's some decisions about the database, and like I'm generally like getting advice from engineers on this. They're like, use Supabase, use some JavaScript framework. You're getting to have a special situation where you're eating my phone. I lock it. It's great, by the way. I lock it to one app, and then I also turn on airplane mode, and then she cannot make the settings terrible. It's currently on maps right now.
Nice.
But yeah, so I've tried this and then had several experiences where it's like, cool, let me just like add a database. Let me just add authentication. And then I'm just kind of going around in like a circle and not succeeding. Like kind of, it's like, it works, right? And then I check it and like, it definitely doesn't work. Like I can't log in. And then I'm getting more and more confused because I can't really follow what decisions it's making or what it's trying to fix. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to. I don't want you. It's really devastating, isn't it? Why? But yeah, basically it loses me, right?
Yeah.
I've got a copy of my mouse. She's got.
Nice.
It's the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to use a mouse? This one's special for you. Yeah, so I try, like basically it's like there's a point at which I think one of the issues is like I'll say please implement the ability to log in, and I'm looking at this from more like a product person perspective. I'm not really familiar with like all of the technical details of implementing login in a database, and then once it's done it, if it makes mistakes, it seems pretty hard to like roll back. Like yeah. I'm like, oh, now you've gotten into sludge and I don't even know, I mean, like how to undo it really.
Totally.
So yeah, that's kind of where I get stuck.
All right, cool. Well, let's try and get farther together this time and build something cool. Yeah, I have a feeling, I think it'll be fun to like prompt together and like, show you kind of how I do it and whatnot. Nice. Cool. So maybe let's see what's a good next step. Maybe we could talk. I guess the app you mentioned to just scope out a couple of the features for it.
Yeah.
I think like a chat app makes a lot of sense. I think the questions in my mind are around how do I like invite someone to have a conversation with me? Like that flow is going to be interesting. Yeah. And then when does
I think we tried 2 different versions of that.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to have like you can just send a link.
Yep.
And then that was for whatever reason difficult to implement.
Okay.
For the AI, so we just like scrapped it and went with they also have to sign up.
I see.
You can link them to a sign up, but like they still. Oh, I think we wanted to do like link and then they can just sign up with an email link rather than needing to make a password. But then that we were like, I think this is too out of the norm for the tiny MVP we're trying to make, and
got it. In terms of like one way to prototype this, I think my first instinct to prototype this would be to launch this without users and authentication and do it where like you hit, create new chat, you get a secret link, you send it to a friend, and now the link itself is the password.
That's what I ended up doing on, this is a weekend hackathon. I ended up doing this on Sunday night on Valtown, and we couldn't get both users' input contributing to the one conversation. So it was like I would have a link and then I'd have another link as another user, but if I typed in both of the tabs, it wouldn't show up in the same, like as if I'm in Alice's tab, it wouldn't show up in Bob's tab, or if I'm in Bob's tab, it wouldn't show up in Alice's tab.
I see. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that all makes sense. Great. So yeah, so we could start there, or we could just start right from the get-go with users. I think either way we'll end up in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to start with users just because like that's like the exciting thing to me. I mean, the thing with two chats showing up in one place is cool, but it's like maybe only gonna show up in this specific app. Whereas like most things I want to build need users and authentication and a database.
Okay.
So.
Okay, great. So I think the place to start, here, let me share my screen and kind of walk you through something. Let's see. So for those watching at home, you might find it interesting that we are we're using Zoom to do this call. Yeah, that's not going to work. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me try another way.
How do I, by the way, find out who is like watching? Like I'm presumably on screen, you know, if I was on the streaming.
How do you find out who's watching?
Or not who's watching, but like, I don't know how many people are watching. I don't know who's, you know.
Right now on my StreamYard, it says 74 people have like tuned in at some time.
Lovely. Cool.
So
nice.
If you're watching, please comment and say hello. I would love to say hello back.
Yeah,
I'm sure
because we did this on Zoom, I currently can't see any of the messages.
Yes.
So.
Okay, I think, let's see. I'm already sharing my Zoom screen, so like sharing another window is I'm sharing a window inside a window that I'm already sharing.
Oh dear.
But okay, so let's see. And because I'm the one on Zoom sharing, it's like let's see, multi-speaker view. How do I get Zoom to show the screen that I'm sharing to me big? Speaker
You're doing the Lord's work.
yeah. Let's see. I think maybe we'll just come to the conclusion that I cannot share my screen, but that's fine. I think I could just give you stuff and you could share your screen. I could just tell you which URL to go to. That might be easier. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'll give up on that. Actually, let me try one more time.
Okay.
No, yeah, I can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop screen sharing. So I'm gonna send you a link. Oh, nice. I'm gonna say hello to Nico, who is watching from YouTube, which is great.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Nico.
Hi. Maybe I'll just.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like wondering whether I can bring up the live stream and just look at the comments on YouTube in another browser.
I will call out any comments verbally whenever they happen. Okay, so if you could share a Chrome window, I will send you a link on Twitter DMs for you to check out.
Or just send it to me in Zoom chat.
Okay, I'll send it to you in Zoom chat.
We just got a lot of this is an old computer. We don't want to. No. We don't want to make it do more things than it needs to.
Great. All right. I love it. So I sent it to you in Zoom chat. Did you see it? All right, cool. So this auth situation that I've set up here, I think. Hang
on a second.
Yeah. Can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear me? Hello.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you right now. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second.
How about now?
All right, I'm back.
Can you hear me? No? Let me look at my mic. Looks good.
What just happened? Hang on a second.
Technical difficulties.
What's going on? No? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Steve.
No. Okay. It looks like my mic is working. Okay. Yes, you can't hear me. My mic is working. Can you try a different?
It must be my end.
Classic.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right.
How about now?
How's that?
Can you hear me? Nope.
I bet it's to do with screen sharing.
Yeah.
Man.
Could be. Oh, Nico says he can hear both of us. Oh.
Oh, I know what it is. This is stupid.
Hello?
You hear both of us.
Yeah. Thanks, Nico. Very helpful context. Whisper flow, just I see.
I don't know how to get it back.
Let's see.
Hang
Maybe.
on a second, man. Sorry, I thought we'd had all the technical difficulties before starting. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Hey, baby. Hi. Okay. Let's. Yeah. Okay. All right. Try again.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Dave, say something.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Damn it. Okay. Okay, I hear it. So maybe I just come back to this.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can hear you now.
You can hear me. Amazing.
Amazing. Sorry. Yeah, I literally just bumped a key. Whisperflow stole my audio, and I couldn't get it back. All right. Sorry about the interruption.
That's all right.
We're in last login.
Okay, great. There are a couple pieces here, but maybe let's just look at the demo first. If you click on live demo, it's a little bit down the page. You scroll past it already. It's right above how to set up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting. That cool. So yeah, click the login button. Click your Google account that you want to log in with.
Yep, I'm doing that. Great.
Huh.
Cool.
You're logged in, and now you can log out. So if you click on the code for this on the left at like main.tsx.
Yeah.
You'll see that this is all of the code for the whole app. It's just like 50 lines. It's like incredibly short. I think Last Login makes building user auth as simple as possible. It's a very rudimentary system, but like it works and it like gets the job done. So I think it's a great place to start.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would suggest as like a next thing is I have like instructions for like Townie, the Valtown LM, which you've used before, on how to use last login, and so you can like copy and paste those in, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
I think the main thing I would suggest is that you ask it to like give you a plan and to like explicitly, here's what I want you to build. Here's the last login instructions. Tell me your plan for how to build this don't code, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Cool. So are we just starting a new project or?
Yeah.
Okay. I should probably have given it a name. Anyways.
That's all right. You can name it later.
Oh, no. Well, again. Hi.
Hi, Gwen.
Hello. Who are you?
In the comments, we have someone named Robo Hood who asked if Gwen can vibe code.
Gwen can't talk, and her typing is all button mashing. So not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
But Malcolm's thinking of vibe coding her something that will like that will reinforce correct typing, like as in typing only one button. So we'll see if that leads to at least typing one button. I don't think she could then. I think she really needs language in order to be able to vibe code, and she's got like 10 words. So
yeah. See, vibe coding is about programming without knowing how to code, but can you program without knowing how to speak? That's the next frontier of AI, clearly.
Yeah, I really like. I think it'd have to be like a body language based coding system. Like I think that's the only way you're gonna do it.
Okay, so we should probably get a message off to Townie so it can start working and we can hang out with Gwen. Maybe before we do anything else, hit like Command plus a couple times to zoom in to Townie because it's a little zoomed out.
Yeah.
Nice. That looks great. And then go back to the last login tab and copy and paste that. Copy and paste like all those bullets underneath.
These ones here.
Yeah.
Great.
Just copy all those bullets and then go back to Townie and say, we're going to make an app that, I guess maybe just say, build me an app with login and the ability to chat with ChatGPT, I guess, to start with.
Yeah.
And store my threads kind of thing.
Yeah. Had I gotten Whisper Flow up, it would have been useful at this point. But I'm on the fence about getting a pro Whisper Flow subscription because it doesn't currently work with Claude Code, and I'm mad about that. We'll just do this. This is fun.
And then paste in what you have in your clipboard.
Yeah.
And then say, don't code yet, just give me your plan.
Yeah. Hi, baby. Hey, can I interest you in putting stuff into this? Would you like to put stuff into that? He's like, no, I'm not interested. Hang on a second. I have a different keyboard for you. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That looks like a very fun keyboard.
Yeah, this is just my travel keyboard, but like not plugged into anything. We worked out we have 4 of these Kinesis Pro keyboards at home. Like each of us have 2.
Nice.
Anyways, just...
All right. Hit enter. All right. It's off to the races. And then for anyone watching at home, I posted the links to the last login val and the last login demo in the comments, which you could see on YouTube or Twitter. And yeah, Townie's off to the races. Okay. TB operations, chat, auth routes. Interesting. All right, can you keep scrolling a little bit?
Yeah. Let me zoom out a little bit.
Nice. Okay, cool. Nice.
Oh yeah. Babies this age can't get work out that they are sabotaging themselves, so they'll sit on something and then be like, why is it not moving? So she was like sitting on a cable and being like, it's not moving, this is the worst. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I went through a phase of watching these videos of kids holding like a hose, like with water coming out of it, and then they like would look away and then accidentally be like pouring the hose water on themselves, but they're like, and so then they can't look at the hose and see what they're doing because there's water coming out of it into their face, and they're like upset and they feel like someone else is pouring water on them, so they're just like crying and like
there's
trying to
apparently
run
a
away.
developmental test, which is a little trolley, and then there's like a rug or a blanket or something that's like underneath the trolley, and the kid is standing on the rug, which is held on to the trolley, and they need to work out, and they're like trying to push the trolley and they can't. And then apparently around 18 months, they'll be like, wait, I'm on the rug. I need to step off the rug. But younger than that, they don't do it. So
that's so funny.
Right. You got a sausage? All right. So
I think this plan is like pretty good. I think we just let it rip. Maybe ask it to do it like incrementally. We could just let it rip. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
And go from there.
All right.
It'll probably take like 5 minutes to write all that code.
Question: do you say please to AIs?
I really give it like I don't know. No, not usually.
Okay, I normally say please.
No, like I would say like no. Yeah, these days I'm pretty matter of fact. Yeah.
I feel like I'm matter of fact, but I'm like, please.
No.
Okay.
I like maybe I'd say like if I'm gonna add like flair, I'd be like let it rip or like go for it.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
We don't have the classic auto scroll to the bottom that Townie has, and in a situation like this where your hands are full, it's even more useful.
Yeah.
All right, we have some more comments in the chat. Let's see. Robin Who says that he just told AI to create a TSX TypeScript file, and it gave an example, and it created a Gemini wrapper in 10 seconds. Wow.
Gemini wrapper?
Yeah. And then he also says that he doesn't say please because he likes to keep it concise. The less tokens, the better, which is fair.
Man, if I were really optimizing my token usage on the level of the word please, like I'd be making many different life choices.
Fair. Yeah. If you look at the like thousands of tokens in the context window, that are staring us in the face
I'm like
right now.
often voice prompting it, and I'm like, yeah, man, just like sort of like this, but also like there's just a lot of extra words in there.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
I should like prompt an AI to make my prompt conciser before I actually. Anyways, this is not the bottleneck.
Yeah, I think that's not the bottleneck. I agree. LLMs, I would imagine in 2025, LLMs are really good at ignoring please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like
What?
Glenn is at the pull-up stage, but not the.
She would climb onto this table if it were slightly lower, or I let her. She doesn't yet walk, but she'll like walk with your hands, like
Yep. Oh, okay.
holding onto your hands. And she'll also just this morning she was standing and then she like shifted her weight. So I'm like, maybe the first independent step will be this week. We'll see.
Whoa, that's big.
It's very exciting. Oh yeah, you're let's see if I can get you a little bit back into the camera. Yeah. This whole bag, everything the light touches, Simba, it's yours. I'm gonna hide this stuff. No. Oh yeah, sorry. It's really not that exciting. It's very boring. Check it out. We have another keyboard. This is a Bluetooth keyboard. All right.
We might have an app. I think we could test it out. There's like a blue open button. A little bit higher.
Okay, so what is Hono?
Oh, okay. Excellent question. Hono is for backend servers. If you've heard of Express.js,
yes, I've used Express. Yeah.
Okay, so Hono is just like
Sorry,
a modern.
An AI has used Express on my behalf. I haven't personally used it.
Great, yeah. So Hono is like a modern replacement for Express.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Hono, like what it does is very minimal. Like, it really just provides helper functions for like routing, like /homepage /login, and like helper functions for like getting data out of the request and making responses. We can talk more about that if you're curious.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna try it.
Yeah, let's try out the app.
Cool. Okay, there we go.
So yeah, if you scroll up, I think I saw a blue open button.
Yeah. Great.
Cool. And maybe zoom in a little bit here as well. Nice.
There we go. Chat GPT conversations. Cute. Would you like to put some stuff in it, Gwen? She's really into putting stuff in and out of stuff. Like, yeah, just anything you can put inside something else or take it out. She's like, I gotta know.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
I spent time with Andrew and Priya's baby.
Oh yeah,
and
Artemis.
She also she was just like opening the cabinet under the sink and like taking something out and handing it to me and then asking for it back and then putting it back under the sink and closing this cabinet, opening the cabinet.
The thing I find really cool about living with a baby is you're with somebody who's doing a lot of reps. Like they're training really hard. They're like, okay, I've got to know how this opening and then giving things to people thing works, like over and over again. Yeah. So like she's very inspiring.
Nice.
Okay. Let's sign in with Google.
All right. Drum roll. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. I'm signing back in, I guess.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah. Cool.
Whoa, that looks pretty legit.
Oh, wait.
All right. Sick.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. And you have your private chat. In theory, you have your private chats, and they're persisted, and you have threads. That's
Yeah.
magic.
So I could start a new chat, go another chat. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know if you can tell, but there are 2 keyboards and 2 mice. Like she's got a keyboard here, and then my keyboard's for there.
Amazing.
All right, cool. So this is just, hang on. Let me have a look at this. This is
you'll just have to, yeah.
Like what did we actually just make? Like what's the, can we have a look at the structure of?
Yeah. So maybe close this tab, because I think this is an old tab, and then
That is also,
and then refresh you can refresh the page here, and then you'll see a bunch of stuff, hopefully. All right. So it did write a lot of code, but happy to walk you through it. Maybe start with the README. In theory, it did a decent job. So, yeah, which part of this do you have questions about? I'm happy to do this like question driven.
So one thing I'm guessing is like all of the architecture choices are like ones that that like Valtown makes it easy for Townie to use. Is that right? Like,
yes.
Like I'm pretty sure everything I've done on Valtown is used, how do you say it? SQLite?
Oh, SQLite.
SQLite. Okay. Yeah. This is like that like person who learned to read by, or learned to speak and learned words by reading thing.
Yes.
I don't read out loud very well. But like it just did the OpenAI integration without me asking, like it did, I haven't given it that info. So presumably like if I was like, hey, could you use like DeepSeek and like, this other type of database, it would be like, that's way harder.
Yes. Well, it wouldn't have the like, it wouldn't say this is way harder, don't do it. It would just like do it, and then it would just be way harder.
Yes, that's what I mean, is it would be like, yeah, I'm almost about to do it. Oh no.
It would just be like, okay, now go get your API key and like paste it in, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if it's like super popular, then it'll know how to do it. If it's like kind of super modern, like maybe DeepSeek, then you might have to like paste in some docs and help it like figure it out. And then of course, like if you're using something like Cloud Code or whatever, then if you use like Townie, unfortunately doesn't have the ability to like search the web and get like recent up-to-date docs, but maybe sometime soon we'll add that to Townie.
So if I wanted to paste in docs, do I literally just like copy, or would I like make it into a PDF and then attach the PDF or something? Like
I would just copy and paste Markdown. Most docs these days have like copy as Markdown for LLMs. Okay. But I guess it all kind of depends on the context of what you're trying to do.
You interested? I'm trying to bribe you to stay still. She's like, staying still's not my forte. Going around. Hi. I wish I had the motion tracking.
So cute.
Yeah. Hi. Interested? Oh no, I'm sorry, Gwen. I need it to be down low. Oh no. Yeah, I don't want you to touch that. She's very interested in buttons of all kinds. Hi. Can I interest you in this book? Or this? Yes. Oh yeah. She's very interested in cans. I think because we drink from them. So I have an empty can in her toy box.
Nice.
All right, you going on an adventure? All right, okay. You let me know when you want to come back. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think this makes sense. Like, we actually have a look at the last login thing. Like, how does it actually? What is last login? It's like just an OAuth, like a tiny little thing to use OAuth, or
Yes, exactly. Last login is a service that does the OAuth piece and then sends people back to your application.
Oh, cool, great.
So that's what all OAuth last login is. Then I built this utility library on top of last login that handles the session logic, like storing user sessions in the database. And the like, what's great about what we've built here is the interface that the LM or you have to think about to users is you can get it off of a header, an HTTP header. So you don't have to think about anything other than like email addresses, basically. Like we add a header, like that says like, hey, this user's logged in, and we pass that into your server, and then your server can just like trust that that header has been set in a verified way, and then it can like show the data for that email address, and then so it like really simplifies everything.
Cool.
So yeah, happy to answer more questions about the architecture, or like poke through the code, or we can just continue adding features.
Yeah, let me just take a sec and poke through a little bit, and then yes, let's add features. Maybe I think the next one to me would be like 2 people.
Yeah.
Like have the ability to have 2 people in the same.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Well, the baby has decided she's gonna wander somewhere else for a sec, so I'm gonna take a moment to kick her out, and then she'll probably come back later.
Okay. Ooh, I have some questions from my friend RoboHood. Let's see. We got now it's time to monetize with Stripe. I imagine this was right after we got the first version working. And then what monetization integrations are possible? PayPal, Stripe, are there templates for that? These are great questions. We do have a Stripe template, which I can share later.
Oh, nice. Stripe sounds cool. I mean, if it's easy, well, yeah, I don't know if we need to do that today, but that's definitely interesting. I think the thing that's appealing to me is the like, oh, like you could sort of just like have a tiny little full version of a business and just like try it very quickly. And then like try another tiny little version of a business, and it doesn't take you like a long time. Anyways,
yeah, exactly. Okay, so if you want to like peek through the code a tiny bit, I'd recommend going to like the index.ts file right there. That green one. So this is like the entry point. This is the server.
Yeah.
And this is like all of the routes. So this is the thing that runs when you hit like your URL.
Nice. It's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we should put something else in.
Okay, great. So for the 2 users, I think the continuing the theme that you identified, that like we're doing things in a way that's like easy for Valtown. I think the key for the 2 users thing is like scoping it out in such a way that it's like easy to build. So you already have. Yes.
Here's my meta question. How do I figure out for a new thing what's going to be the default that's going to be easy for Townie to build? Maybe can we like do this next one with that in mind?
Yes. Great. It all comes down to, I think, like understanding database design and like front end and back end. It's something. It's hard. I think reps is the biggest answer. But like Gwen
just like trying it a bunch of times, and I also get the sense of like if I notice that it's using a default, that's probably the easiest thing. Like if I'm like, oh, it always uses, I mean, an example is like Tailwind, you know, like I've literally never seen Townie not use Tailwind, I think.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's because I tell too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's in the prompt. But anyways,
Yeah.
let's design this one with how would you, without me, know
Yeah.
how to design it this way. And
Mhm.
before I continue, I wanted to say a quick hello to Wilhelm Bergen, Berggren, who maybe you know, who just made it to the stream. Welcome, welcome, Wilhelm. Okay, so let's go back to Townie and add in the maybe if you could find the old Townie thread, if that's still open, that one
Oh,
it could be nice because like it already has all the context.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Oh, interesting. I think, yeah, I don't yet have a good sense for like when is too much context. This is probably not too much context.
yeah, it's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, let's think through how do you want the invite flow to work? We have user accounts, so like you have an account. I guess I'll log in on my end so we can like test this out. How do you want to invite me to a chat?
So I think the main thing is that you want the first user to be able to send a message that has like a link in it,
Yes.
and the link is as easy as possible for the second person to sign up.
Yeah.
So it could be Google OAuth, like that might just be the easiest.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest thing, but it's like out with you, like I want to try out this AI like mediator, let's say. And I want to be able to like send you a link. And then like on anything, you know, like email or but I could just like copy it. That could be another, like that could be a simple thing.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
in an invite link to a chat. If you're not logged in, it'll like prompt you to log in and then prompt you to then it'll like let you be invited. Okay, cool. Totally works.
Well, and then also it will like, I guess, automatically send me to the correct conversation.
Yep. Totally.
So it's like the invite link and then the conversation are like it, you know, so say if I'm inviting Malcolm
Mhm.
and I send him a link, it knows once he's logged in to send him back to the conversation that I'm part of.
Totally. Okay, cool. The once you're logged in then redirect part is like that's like its own problem. So let's just put that to the side. Let's say you already have an account, you create a link, you send it to me. I'm already logged into this app, and now I'm like able to access it. That's like a second. That's a separate problem as well. I feel like they're two distinct problems.
When you say you're already logged in, you mean like before I sent you the link?
Yeah. So for simplification purposes, imagine I log into the app, you're logged into the app, and you send me a link. So we don't have to do the like. I guess it's there's like a lot going on. So you can simplify the process as like I already have an account, you already have an account, I'm already logged in, you're already logged in, and now all we have to do is like
I
build.
send you a link to a conversation and we both have access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be one way of doing it. Yeah.
So if we solve that problem, then we can layer on the redirect after, and then they're like kind of it.
And yeah, this seems like a simple way to do it.
Yeah. I guess let me take a step back and think through something. Do you so you'll share a link to access the chat. I guess whether that link is like a one-time link or it could be used multiple times is like a question. Like,
Yeah, I mean, when I was saying send a link, I was sort of envisioning it more like an invite link where I'm actually just saying like sign up and then go to the conversation.
Yep.
But if I'm sending you a link to a chat, then I think it would make it easy for there just to be a link that is the link to the chat.
And then anyone with the link can join that chat.
Well, I mean, ideally it would be only the people like in it because it's generally going to be a private conversation. But I mean, we could start with anyone with the link. Like,
I see. Alternatively, it might be, yeah, I guess if you really wanted to do, it could be email based, where you could be like, hey, I want to invite someone to chat. They ask you put in that person's email address, and now the app can email that person with a sign-in link. We can like lock it down to only that email address.
Yeah. So I guess one question is, with this last login thing,
Yep.
what like, will this project know, like presumably I'll want to be like, here's a chat and it has these users in it,
Yes.
right? Like, would you could also, I'm not saying we do this next, but like you could also make a flow that's like, add a user to this chat, and then you know their email or something, and it's maybe connected to their, like if it's, I actually don't know if it's Google OAuth, whether I can search by your email if you logged in via Google.
Yeah. I think
This might be getting complicated. Like,
I think the simplest thing that I could think of, there are a couple different simple versions, but if you want to have like a share chat button, and then so I click share chat, and it's like, great, what's the email address you want of the people who can be in this chat? And you can type maybe multiple email addresses. And that means anyone with those email addresses can view the chat. And then if you say, then you could say to the person, like, go sign up for this app. And then as soon as they sign up, they'll see that the threads that they have access to in their list of threads, and they can just click on it. And then,
so is the email address like, just like, how is that related to their their authentication?
yeah, great question. So the way last login works, your email address is your like identifier, like that is who you are, and you don't have to think about like authentication. That's solved by the last login library. You have to think about what we've been talking about recently is authorization, what you have the ability to read and write to.
Yeah.
And if we want to lock down authorization to these email addresses, then like if you take a step back and think about the database structure, right now, maybe you could scroll up a little bit, or go to the code and go to the database schema.
Yeah,
I think that'll be good. Go back to the val and just refresh the page. I think it just hasn't updated.
Yeah, no, it's here.
Okay, cool. And then go to database, backend database, and then migrations. Okay, cool. So there's a users table, there's a conversations table, and a messages table. And so right now, on line 22, you'll see that conversations are like tied to users. Like this in the data model is like how we know what threads to show to what users, and like what we allow them to see and write to and everything like that.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a hierarchical, like the user owns conversations, which own messages.
Yeah. And just to be like really clear about it, like this, like line 22 is just like adding a row in a spreadsheet. Like the code, the way the code interprets that data is like how it actually gets enforced.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So if you wanted multiple users to have the ability to read and write to a thread, this architecture won't work anymore, because we need the ability to have like multiple user IDs there, not just one.
Yeah.
And so there are two ways to do this. One way is we can like tell SQLite to make it like an array kind of a thing. We can store like an array of user IDs. That's not usually how you do it. The normal way you do it is you create a new database table called a join table, where you have a list of who has the ability to access every thread.
Oh, and it's separate from the conversations.
Yeah, so it's like conversations permissions would be the name of the table.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it'll be like, this user has the access to read and write to this conversation. So So yeah, I think maybe if you if we went back to town and just said like, I want the ability to invite someone to a thread by their email address, and then participate in the chat and have it like live update as they submit messages. Tell me your plan. I think we could look at the plan and see if it might be able to do a good job.
Yeah. I guess when I'm inviting them, I'm adding them to only one chat as opposed to a series of, okay.
Yeah, to one thread, yeah.
Another one conversation. Let's just say group chat with you. Be able. Does it matter? I'm just gonna like add multiple people, or we don't really care about that right now?
Yeah, that's fine. Multiple people is good, and then maybe just make it clear to it that you need like live updating messages, and then ask it to not code. Great.
All right, how's that?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, conversation participants. Ooh,
Is that
invites.
the join table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many to many is another way to say a join table.
Yeah. Okay.
Pending invites, that makes sense. I see messages. I see. Cool. Oh wow. Yeah, it's just like a lot of stuff, but in theory it's all should be fine.
It has typing indicators.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a lot.
Do we want to remove the typing indicators or other? Or make this simpler at all?
Yeah, that's usually a good idea. Yeah, it's usually a good idea to like simplify. Yeah, say like, give me the like simplify this, remove. Yeah, say simplify it. That's one point. And another point is ask it to create new database tables instead of modifying the existing ones.
You mean like for like with this new plan, or you mean like when a person's added?
With this plan.
Okay.
And I'll explain why when it's going. Great.
Anything else?
I think that's fine, and we'll see the new plan. And then I'll just kind of give you after you hit enter, I'll like tell you a bit about the database tables thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah. In bachelor index on. Oh. Should only the conversation creator be able to invite others?
Okay.
let's say one yes.
Wait, yes means only the admin or anyone?
Only the admin.
Okay. Maybe just say only admin.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Concept of admin versus participant.
I guess yes.
Yes. I mean it's kind of strange because let's just say yes for now. I can imagine a version that's more equal, but
Sure.
we don't need to do that. Message history. When they join. Well, no, all previous messages. Email notifications when someone messages in a group. Don't worry about that for now. Maximum participants. Is there like a technical limit that
I wouldn't worry about that now.
Okay, yeah. All right. Anything else we want to tell it? No.
Let's go. In terms of the new tables only. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks good. Oh wait, new table. I see. So I get one thing that I'll just put out there is that the SSE thing, like streaming, that is definitely like a bit of a yellow flag for me. Like that's could be a little bit complicated and hard to debug, but it could work. So we could leave it, and if it doesn't work, we could switch to a simpler architecture, which would be like a basic REST JSON API and then polling, which means like server sent events is where the server sends new messages to the client. Polling is where the client like asks every 5 seconds, are there new messages? Are there new messages? Server sent events is like better if we can do it, but polling is
more complicated,
more like reliable in my experience. All right, I think this is fine. I think we might as well go for it because we don't have too much time left.
Yes.
So let's throw a Hail Mary, and then if we have issues, then maybe I can give some pointers on debugging.
So you were talking about starting a new
database. Yeah.
New database rather than.
Yeah. I have a feeling that what it's doing right now actually is not create. I think it may have misunderstood what we meant when I said, or when you said only work on the new tables. I think maybe it took that to mean don't edit the old tables, which is almost what we meant. What I meant was if you want to change the old tables, just create new tables from scratch instead of
rather than edit it, like basically like do a second draft.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that SQLite isn't very good about editing tables, editing like the number of columns and what the columns are about. And so it's just easier to create a new table from scratch. And if you want to get the old data into the new table, that's like fairly easy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just taking a note here.
Other databases are better. Like if you were doing this in Supabase or any Postgres-based database, editing the database, like then you would just edit the tables.
Yeah.
That would be normal. SQLite is like uniquely bad at editing tables.
Okay. Yeah, one of the things that I definitely like am a little stymied on is like things like this, where it's like, cool, like SQLite has this weird feature where you should probably ask it to do this thing. Like I mostly don't have any of that knowledge, and so I sort of like will just run into I'm like in a little bumper car, and I run into something, and I'm like, well, I don't know why this is a problem.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's tricky. I think the like Gwen doing her reps. I think reps is key, and like having someone like me or your husband like nearby that you can like be like, what's going on? We have like a debugging channel in our Discord that
nice. Okay.
Like the next time you run into issues like this, you could be like very chatty in there, and we could be helpful too.
Let me add the invite route.
Nice.
1 sec.
Gwen is back. Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, did you have a good adventure? Yeah. You made funny.
Do we understand babies? Like, what is babies' understanding of screens and video, and like when are they sure that it's a person and can recognize it?
So she is 13 months old, and for people that she's familiar with, if they wave on a screen, she'll wave back. So that's like some, like she knows that screens are very important because she tries to touch them all the time. I don't really know what she thinks of like normal videos because we basically don't show them to her. Like, I don't think she's seen. I think she's seen like one video on a screen ever. That wasn't in like public. Like, like obviously there's like screens in public. Oh, you want to come over here? Thinking about it. You're off screen. It's less interesting for yeah. No. All right. She's off on her own adventure. She might come back in a sec.
We got a comment from Wilhelm who said that SQLite is great, but I'm sure that anything less than 100 users would be fine with something much simpler and less efficient than even SQLite. And he says in the old version of Valtown, this thing called mutable vals were great for that, and that's an interesting point. SQLite definitely is more complicated than some things, but I think it's pretty simple. But it's still a big jump in complexity.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
She doesn't know you yet, so she's still. Oh, but there's a little bit of a wave.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Hello. We succeeded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
In getting a wave. That's the real success of this live stream.
Oh yeah. No.
Maybe if we scroll. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Hey baby. Scrolling down.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay. Oh great. The app is loading. That's what it says. Oh no.
Okay. All right. So it seems like maybe it's mostly done. All right. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. What chance will this work on the first try?
Oh yeah.
So maybe if you could send me a link, or I could probably find it.
Yeah. Let me.
What is your Valtown username?
It's Jessica Ocean, I think.
Okay, I found it. I found your Untitled 1522. Let me try and log in with Google.
Can I interest you in Pancake? Hi.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I guess.
Yeah, I don't see any of the inviting people stuff.
Yeah, let me just try. See if it's. Well, no.
Oh, it says, I'm looking to read me. It says only admins are able to invite people, which is interesting.
So I need to be an admin?
Maybe. I'm trying to think how.
I might just tell it that I don't see the ability to
Yeah,
invite
yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think maybe there was a misunderstanding between us and the LLM.
Well, I could also just say like the dot like actually you should like create new databases for anything you need to.
Oh, well, let's start with this and
Okay.
yeah.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay.
Just got one pancake in each hand.
Nice.
Hi.
So yeah, I think I'm reading that it looks like when you create a conversation, you do automatically become the admin, which makes sense, and that's good.
Invite button handle existing conversations properly. Existing conversations need. What? Hang on a second. See, this is where I would be like, okay, I'm starting to. We on a wild goose chase here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it might be able to fix it fairly soon.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna refresh the page and see if that helps on my end. Click the invite button in the header. New chat. Oh, interesting. It looks like the new chat button isn't working. I see. Okay. Seems like there might be some bugs. In the yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, like one thing I would be inclined to do would be like roll back a bunch of changes and see if it can implement it again. Would that be what you would do, or
no? I would. That's not a terrible idea. That works in a lot of cases. I would maybe like dig in more onto like where it's not going well. Like, where should the invite button be? And like where in the code is the invite button being shown? Or like I'd ask it like that kind of thing. Does that make sense?
So the issue right now, let me just have a look, is like
that we don't see an invite button. So maybe like say I don't you can go to Townie and say like
I don't see an invite button.
Or we can go to the front end components, chat interface we can search for the word invite and like see
Okay.
and like read the code and see what might be going wrong there.
Index HTML or yeah.
So I've just searched for the word invite. Invite modal. Ooh, there's a lot of code here. I think screw this. Go to Townie and just say like which file has the invite invite button.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want you to have this one, but you can have. Actually, you can have this one. I lied.
Okay, so the chat interface component, which is not so long. Okay, I see. So yeah, if you can click, if you can go back to the val code.
Okay, conversation exists. Is group chat is true? Wait, is group chat is true? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think let's.
Any conversation where you're admin, not just group chats. Okay. All right,
Okay.
let's try this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it says it fixed it already for us. That's hilarious. That would be funny if it did. Oh yeah, I see an invite button now. Cool.
Where is it?
So click on a chat.
Oh, hey, good.
Click on like 0 test, for example, on the left. And then you see invite on the right.
Invite.
Cool. And now just do like steve@val.town. In theory, I won't get the email because let's see. Let's go to your Valtown logs. Oh wow, I think I did get an invite. No way. Let's see. Did I? Yes, you're invited to join a conversation. Test. No freaking way. All right. If this works, I'm gonna freak out. That's gonna be crazy. Okay. Accept and join.
All right, try it.
All right. I hit accept and join.
Can you send a message?
I'm testing. No.
You already have. Did you have to log in?
Yeah, I logged in. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna log out. Yeah. I think. Continue. Maybe join conversation. Oh, interesting. I may have accepted the invite with the wrong account. I wonder if that I screwed it up. But anyways, let me go back to the account that I accepted the invite in and see. Yeah, so I see one called 0 test that looks like that. Hi. Can you refresh your page?
Yeah, let me see.
No, yeah, it's not totally working. Pretty close. Let me can you invite steve@val.town again to this? Okay, cool. Okay, accept an invite and join. Okay, hi from Steve. All right, it looks like the message got sent on my end, but it's clearly didn't like auto refresh on your end.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we have a hi from Steve. It looks like it's from me, but that's fine.
Yeah. All right, we got some basics, and this might be all we have time for today, unfortunately.
Okay.
But thank you very much for coming on the stream and trying this out with Gwen. This has been so fun.
Let me grab her. We'll say goodbye.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, Gwen.
Bye-bye.
We're back to waving.
Oh, yeah. I think it'll happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just take some time, All right. Well, thanks so much.
Oh, Wilhelm says, I'm sure this is the furthest anyone's gotten with a 13-month-old in the room. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And thanks, Jessica. Cool. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.